Hi, this is Nikki, and I've been kind of drawn to have a conversation with, this is a reading about a conversation with our divine counterparts and what they want us to know. So I was kind of just led to do these specific questions, which are, because I think after the eclipse and after this super emotional time that's been happening and all of that, so I was just sort of led to do these. So the questions are, what do you want to tell us today? And then, what are you worried about with us? What do you want me to do? What is your head telling you about us? And what is your heart telling you? And then, are you listening to your head or your heart? And who wins the love race? So this is for you and your divine counterpart. So it's basically a conversation with them to say, what's going on? Are you okay? What do you want us to know? So what do you want to tell us today? Or me, you basically. And it is the fact that they are cleaning stuff up in their lives, right? And they're wanting to basically, this is supported by, look at it, it's also supported by number 3. It's also the stag. And the stag is for unconditional love. So this is about cleaning stuff up, cleaning up their relationships, cleaning up the stuff that they've got themselves into so that they can come to you, basically, because it's all a case of, getting rid of stuff. Because what they're feeling is, they're feeling like, look at this card, this is like a little orphan on the top of, it's actually, what's interesting is it's actually a tree, and the tree has got a face on it. So they are feeling that they want to, basically they're feeling all out on their own at the moment. I mean, this card just says it all, because they're wanting to have that change in their life. So this is all about, the clean it up card is all about getting to the core of a situation, freedom from a burden, cleaning the house, sweeping away what is no longer needed. So, for them at the moment, they're feeling bogged down with emotional gunk that they can't think straight. And they're saying, could you, basically, it's time to clear the air, basically, and time to sweep away anything that isn't serving them, right? So, but how they're feeling is this feeling of, they don't want to feel like this anymore, right? They're feeling like, in the places that they are and the things that they're doing, they're kind of feeling, like that they're an orphan in their own life, right? They're having an identity crisis. Recognizing that they don't fit in anywhere. Recognizing that, they're not in the right place, right? And so this is why they want you to know this, okay? Because whatever you're feeling, right, if they're not responding, or if they've gone quiet, it's because, that this is how they're feeling at the moment, right? So don't worry though, because what they're saying is, what are you worried about with us? And so this message was lovely, because it's because when I wrote the question, it was like, what are you worried about? And what they're worried about is that they're worried that you need to be at peace. They want you to be at peace on this journey, because you are two souls together, right? So because they are going through their own stuff, knowing that they've got to move out of this and clean up their situations, and they're feeling like they don't belong where they are, then for you, they want you to be at peace, because they don't want that for you, right? And notice as well, this is number 5, okay? And it's also about abundance and knowing that you're everything, which is number 6. So they want you to be at peace on the journey, and they want you to know that they are on, this is the love path, number 6. And so it's about being at peace. They want that for you. And I'm just going to read out what the 51 is, because it's a really lovely message. And it's about, really believing that you're doing it together, which is why they wanted to tell you, please don't worry. Please be at peace. Please be in your heart and know that I'm there for you. So it is sensuality, connection, and passionate romance between lovers. Sweet moments of understanding and love among friends and family are all here for you to savor right now. Let your thoughts, your heart's calling will be answered. Let your thoughts and feelings be sweet with gratitude, and you will be nourished with the honey of abundance. So how sweet. So basically they're going through their own stuff, right? They're saying, look, I'm feeling a bit out of sorts. I'm feeling that I know that I'm clearing my stuff up, right? But I want you to be at peace, and I want you to know that, you know, you are my milk and honey. So what they want you to do is they want you to... Right, so these two cards come up, and I'm just going to not do the... basically intuit what they're saying, because they're saying to me, they want you to write down, get your journal out and write down the life that you're going to have together, right? So this is about co-creating and create. Look at this. This is co-creating, and this is also number 4, which is about bringing this to life. So this is about basically having the intent to create this life together. What do you want that life to look like? You know, write your story about what you want your twin flame, what you want your not twin, you know, whatever name you want to give it, but what do you want your story to look like? What do you want your love story to be? And write that down, right? Because that's what they want you to do. They want you to live in the essence of that. You are creating your own story, right? So just like I've just realized, because I've just watched The Notebook, and I've just realized that through that he is reading her their story. So that's why they're wanting you to do the same, basically. Because what is your head telling you about us at the moment? And so at the moment for them, they've got to go within, right? Their head is telling them this is not, you know, this is, I need to have time to digest all of this. I need to have time to work out how I'm going to do things, because what they know is that this is a never-ending story, as in you are, you know, you are the love, right? You are their new beginnings. This is also number 10, which is 1, which is new beginnings, and new beginnings in love, number 6. The other thing is that it's got the fox. So I always say use the power of the fox, invoke the power of the fox to help them come home. Because, you know, if they are in, depending what situations they're in and stuff, they need help, right? They need help to come out of those situations. So invoke the power of the fox to help them. But at the moment, you know, what is their head saying? And their head is saying, you know, basically just take a rest at the moment and just let things work out, right? So what is their heart telling you about, what is their heart telling them about you? And their heart is saying that you bring the treasure, right? Notice also not only the treasure, but there's all rose petals all around it. And the turtle is for unconditional love. The turtle is also about Gaia and fertility and planet Earth, right? Not only that, but it's also about regeneration, rebirth, and I love that this is coming out of a tree, and it's 10, which is 1, which is new beginnings. So if you look at that, you know, basically what their head is saying is that this is a never-ending story, and it's 10, 1, new beginnings. What their heart is saying is this is also about rebirth and regeneration and second chances to get to the treasure, right? And so that's what you have to know, that actually at the moment their head is in this space of actually I just need to, you know, I need to have time. I need to have time to sort my stuff out. But in my heart, it's all about regeneration. It's all about growth. It's all about knowing and seeing that you're the treasure that brings unconditional love. So then this is beautiful, because then it's like, are you listening to your head or your heart? And it's like, it's just a matter of time, right? It's just a matter of time. They're listening to both, right? They're listening to both, but it's about going, you know, they know that they want to be with you, right? But it's just a matter of time to let all these things work out, because there is, you know, basically the universe is going to create this fork in the road for them, right? The fork in the road of saying, okay, what are you going to do? Are you going to go for your second chance? Are you going to go for your rebirth? Are you going to go to bring love into your life, right? So, and that is going to happen, but the universe will step in, right? The universe at the perfect time, because the TikTok is right there and it's supported by divine energy, that the right time for that decision to be made and the circumstances to be brought together will happen. So the fork in the road is coming, because who wins the love race? This is amazing, because it is unfinished business, because there is no place like home. So, and you are their home, right? You're the unfinished symphony, right? You're the unfinished soul tune that you've been, you know, your soul tune together, when you come together, will sound super loud into the universe. And that is what is needed to bring this love to the planet, right? So that's where you have to know that it's all about trust, 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 having faith, faith, faith. Because no matter what happens, you know, there is unfinished business. Of course there's unfinished business, because you can't possibly not come together, because you're here, because you are in each other's hearts and you are each other's homes. Okay, so I'll just finish off by reading what, and look at that, it's also number 5, which is about change. So, no place like home is authenticity, coming home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit, being comfortable in your own skin. And what is so lovely is look at that journey, basically, because how they're feeling now is they're feeling all at sea. They're feeling like they don't belong. They're feeling like the orphan, right? Like this, they're in their own, you know, they're just feeling all alone, basically. But what do they feel with you? Home, which is just so gorgeous. So lovers, friends and companion animals are at home in your life right now. You are in sync and full of love, and you can be secure in the knowledge that this is reciprocated. Relationships elicit a sense of emotional safety, comfort, and the best aspects of familiarity now. Be at home in this relationship, because together you add to the love of the world. Oh, wow. Gorgeous. So what a gorgeous little conversation with the divine counterparts. Just to let you know that there is no place like home, and it's just a matter of divine timing for their fork in the road to lead them back to you. Alright, hope that helps. If you want to come to me for healing, or to join the crystal grid, or to have a reading, then please do. All of the details are in the link. And remember, there is no place like home, and your heart is their home. All songs and different things that people have sent me are all in the recommendations in the description box, so check that out, because there's Twin Flame Notebook sent me something, another YouTuber, and there's lots of songs and stuff in there as well. Alright, take care, have a good one, bye.